So today's topic is that magazines had been flourished in 18th century, and magazines are very important for UGC NET for English literature student that will be held on 7th January. And my seat I have got in Salt Lake, though I have already qualified, but no issue, we can sit for the second time again. Okay, so come to the topic that is very important, that magazine. Okay, so let's start. So there are you can see 13 magazines name I have written here. Ignore the handwriting, I have written in a very fast manner for you, all of you. Okay friends, so let's start. Okay, so the Tatler 1709, the Examiner 1710, and the Spectator 1711. And how can you remember the three names? So TES, Tesla. Have you already heard the name Tesla? Do you know the Tesla method 369? And the Tesla method is like that: if you have a strong desire, you can write thrice in a day. Like in the morning, like you have to write it 3 times, and then in the afternoon, six double, you have to write it double, and then in the night, and double I mean and 3 multiplication. So 369, that is Tesla method. If you want to be a professor, you have to write in the morning that I'm a professor, I'm a professor, and I'm a professor. And affirmation always should write in present tense. Okay, so okay, come to the point. So TES you can remember in that way: Tesla, Tatler, and E for Examiner and Spectator. And the years you can see that it's in order, like 9, 10, and 11. Okay, so have you got it? Tatler, Examiner, Spectator, 1709, 1710, and 1711. So Tatler, Steele, Richard Steele, and try weekly, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Okay, Examiner as Jonathan Swift, and Spectator. Okay, so it's a Tatler, Examiner, and Spectator. Then Guardian. Okay, so Tatler, Tat is a boy going to Examiner and exam, and in the presence of a Spectator, he was giving his exam. And who brings a Tatler in the exam? Guardian. Okay, so Guardian 1713, and Guardian is a gentleman. Okay, so Gentleman magazine you can remember in that way. And 1713, if you reverse 13, it becomes 31. So in that way you can remember the Tatler, Examiner, and Spectator. Then you can remember the monthly review. Okay, monthly means month, 30 days, so add more 15 days. Okay, so more than 15 days, so you can remember in that way 1749. And then the important name Ramler and Tatler. Okay, Ramler, Ram is like, Ram is ideal for us, so Ram is a character in Ramayana. So Ram, Idler, Ramler and Idler. Okay, so Ram becomes famous in 52. In that way you can remember. Okay, and Idler 1758. Okay, if you add 6 with 2, then it will be 58. 2 plus 6, 8, so 1758. Okay, then Edinburgh Review. So Bagh in Hindi, so Bagh means garden. In Bengali it is Bagan. So Edinburgh Review, when people become, I mean teenager become 18, they used to go to garden. Don't mind, but I'm just telling it to remember. So twice in a week. So 1802 Edinburgh Review. Okay, and then quarterly. Okay, quarterly review. Then after Edinburgh, quarterly. So 1808. And then Jam magazine. Jam magazine is important because it was in Victorian period, so pre-Raphaelite Brotherhood, you can remember. So D.G. Rossetti established Jam magazine, published Jam magazine. He was the founder. Jam magazine 1850. So in that way you can remember. And then the Cornhill magazine 1860. Cornhill. hill means the mountain, and there 60 age you went there to see the hill, the mountain. The Cornhill magazine, that way you can remember. William Mackfish Thacker is important name in Cornhill magazine. And then the Criterion 1922. 1922 is a very important year in English literature, and in that way you can remember in 1922 there were published many books like T.S. Eliot Westland. So T.S. Eliot was also connected to the Criterion. In that way you can remember in 1922 books like Virginia Woolf's Jacob's Room, and Ulysses also has published in 1922. So in that way you can remember. So first you can remember T.E.S. Tatler, Examiner, Spectator, then Guardian, and then Gentleman, then Monthly Review. Ramla and Tatler 52-58, then Edinburgh 1802, Quarterly 1808, and then Jam 1850, and Cornhill Magazine 1860, and the Criterion 1922. Okay, just remember it fast.